In this video, I want to talk about what I like and dislike about the GoPro 10 and compare it to the GoPro 6 that I have. So I have two GoPro 6s and I have a GoPro 10. And I've used these GoPro 6s for several years now, and for the most part, the only thing I use a GoPro for is whenever I'm on my motorcycle. I'll put one on the front of my helmet, and I'll put one on a wrist strap like this, and that way I can point at stuff, use my arm to kind of point backwards if I need to, or whatever, to get someone behind me, get the video in front of me or the sides or something like that without having to turn my head, because the GoPro that mounts on the bottom of my helmet. So I've used these for a long time, and I haven't upgraded to the 7, 8, 9 because I was like, I don't really need to. But when the GoPro 10 came out, I was like, all right, I want to upgrade to the 10 because the horizon leveling and the video stabilization and everything that it does is so much better than the 6. Now, the audio and video quality are minimal to me because I think the video quality on the 6 being 4K is still better than probably what I really need. Of course, you can tell a difference with the 5.8K in this, and you can tell the dynamic range and a little bit of stuff on this one is so much better than the 6. Again, more than I actually need for what I do for the most part. Now, it does everything that you would need it to do for an action camera as far as the video and audio, but they have a media mod, and this is the media mod here. And I went ahead and got the media mod because I wanted a microphone that was a little bit better than the camera microphone, and it has front and back camera. So got the media mod and set it all up on my motorcycle, on my helmet. And so I'll show on this camera over here on the side a little trick to the GoPro 10 battery door that I didn't know until after I started messing with the media mod. I kind of learned this. Didn't see anybody really post about it. This door on the GoPro 10 is a little struggle to get open, especially whenever it's brand new. And it's a little bit of a struggle to close it. You really got to push down and then push over with this little clip to close it, until I used the media mod. And after I used the media mod, I realized that you just close the door, put your thumb right here, and just clip down like that. It makes it really, really easy to close. Now getting it open is still, you kind of pull this toward, pull this away and it pops open, and a little bit easier once you kind of figure it out, or once the GoPro, once you do it enough, I think it kind of wears down a little bit. But putting your thumb there and just clipping that door shut makes it a whole lot easier. Now on the, whoops, and I turned it on. So one of the things that I really, really liked about the GoPro 6 and anything really before, I don't know, 8, 9, something like that, is the battery doors on these you could do with one thumb. You could clip it closed, you could pop it open. It was really easy because it's just got this little button here that you push down and then slide the door that way, and the door pops open. So once you got used to it, or once you got the door used a little bit, you could just hit that button, flip it open, pop out the battery, put a new battery in, clip it and close it, and go. You're ready to go. So I did like that about the GoPro 6, and the where you plug the camera into devices like the handheld gimbal and stuff like that is here, and then you have the battery door on the bottom so that you can have the battery and the card here, so you still could plug in something here and not really even be in the way of the battery door. Now, what I don't like about, and for some reason this GoPro, I keep turning it on by accident. What I don't like about this camera is when you open this battery door, you take this battery door off, pop it off like that, it just pops off. Now you have USB Type-C port here, and you have the battery, and then you have the card reader, or the card here. So everything is on this side, power button is on this side. I do like the power button, of course, is not on the same side because it couldn't be. But what I don't like about this is when you put this into the Media Mod, so we're going to slide this in like that, and we're going to clip this door closed. So now the camera is in the Media Mod. And what really irritated me is we go on this long ride on my Harley, and I'm with some other guys, and we get to the destination, we have breakfast, coffee and breakfast and everything, and when we get ready to leave, I want to change out the battery on this and go home, because I'm pretty sure I probably used the majority of the battery on the way, and I didn't have any way to charge the battery in the camera, even though there's these little ports on the back of the Media Mod that you can, like this one here, that you can plug in a USB Type-C and charge it. I didn't have any way to do that on my Harley. So I wanted to change the battery. What I quickly found out is the problem with using the Media Mod on my helmet. The Media Mod does not come with feet to plug into this that goes on my helmet. So it goes to the bottom of this, just like the regular GoPro stuff. So you flip the little feet out, you connect the little GoPro mount here, like that, and then you use one of these to put it together and tighten it up. Now, if you notice, this hits the bottom of the Media Mod. And it doesn't do it if you turn it around the other way. So if you turn it around this way and put it on, it doesn't hit the bottom. They've got this little groove out of here that will keep you from doing that. So now it sets down in this little groove and tightens up. The problem is now the GoPro is backwards from the way I needed it done. So instead of changing this and reformatting it, because I've got it locked down pretty hard so that it doesn't move, instead of changing that, I just said, all right, well, I'll just turn it around the way I need it to go, and this will hit the bottom of the Media Mod. So instead of using this, so I have these little screws, pop these little screws in there, have an Allen wrench, and I can tighten it down. And now that is part of, it looks a little cleaner, doesn't have this big piece sticking out of it to hand tighten and stuff like that. So I like the way this fits and looks, and it doesn't hit the bottom of this side of the Media Mod. Now I'm at where I'm at. I need to change the battery. The problem is you pop open the door, and you try to take the GoPro out of the Media Mod, and you can't, because the feet are part of the camera and not part of the Media Mod. That's a big problem. So now I have to take this, unscrew this, take it apart, and even if I was using this, I'd still have to unscrew it, take it apart, pull this off, close the feet, pull the GoPro out, change the battery, then put it all back together. It would have been really smart if the GoPro would have connected on that side, and then on this side I could take out the battery, and that way I could just open this door, take out the battery, and replace it with a new fresh battery. I think that's a big mistake that they did on the GoPro, because if I wouldn't have had this with me, I wouldn't have been able to have taken it out and taken the battery. Of course, that's the reason why you use these, but again, the Media Mod is not designed on both sides to take this. It has to be just on one side, and it would have been backwards. So I think that's a big problem. So I just think they should have done it different. From now on, I will not be using the Media Mod on the bike, and will just use the GoPro with the door on it so that I can have this mounted, and then whenever I need to change the battery, I can. So again, I'm not really sure that it's a problem with the GoPro more than it's a problem with the setup of the Media Mod. I think they should have done something different. All they would have really had to have done is put feet on the bottom of the Media Mod, just like there's feet on the bottom of the GoPro instead of this slot. Because the 6 doesn't have feet on it at all, and whenever you put it in one of these little cages, then the feet are part of here, but you open the back door, you can take the GoPro out without having to take everything apart. So anyway, just my thoughts on the GoPro 10. I love how the video and audio look on the camera. This Media Mod, definitely the microphones sound better than the camera microphones, and it gives you the ability to plug in a regular microphone too. So just my thoughts on that, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you use a GoPro and what version of the GoPro you use. And like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks.